tree stump is unbreakable? Picture a eucalyptus stump the size of a dining table, as hard as stone, buried nearly a meter deep. In under 2 minutes, it's reduced to mulch. No blades, no axes, just raw, grinding power. The steel drum roars, teeth bite down, and the earth trembles until the stump is gone. Smooth, clear, like it was never there. A log splitter is a machine designed to split firewood or timber logs into smaller pieces for fuel, kiln drying, or charcoal production. It operates using hydraulic pressure, screw cones, or mechanical force, with wedge blades dividing logs into halves, quarters, or more. Real-life application example. On farms or in firewood production sites, these machines handle logs 15 to 50 centimeters in diameter. In just seconds, a large log is split cleanly into stackable pieces, ready for stoves, kilns, or retail bags. Similar machines: manual foot pedal wood splitters, cone screw wood splitters, excavator or tractor mounted log splitters. Advantages: fast, uniform splitting saves time and labor, safer and more consistent than manual splitting. Available in sizes from small household units to industrial-grade machines. Handles dry, green, and even knotty wood. Disadvantages: requires maintenance of hydraulic cylinders and blades. Bent or short logs may be harder to position securely. Some models generate significant noise and vibration. Usage. Recommendation: choose a machine with pressure matching your log type and intended use. Always center the log, wear protective gear, and keep hands clear of the splitting area. For higher productivity, pair with log elevators and outfeed tables. Machine introduction. A cutting head attachment is a specialized tool mounted on an excavator, log loader, or heavy vehicle, designed to cut tree trunks, large branches, or hardwood materials on site. It often features hydraulic-powered blades, circular saws, or chainsaw bars, allowing fast and precise cuts without separate handheld saws. Real-life application example. In plantation forests or urban roadside clearance, this head is mounted on an excavator to quickly cut down multiple trees or limbs. One machine can replace 3 to 5 workers using handheld chainsaws, boosting productivity and ensuring safety on uneven or high-risk terrain. Similar machines. Harvester cutting heads with debarking loader-mounted saw heads, hydraulic branch cutting shears. Advantages: fast, precise cuts with reduced operator risk. Compatible with many base machines. Handles tree diameters from 20 to 60 centimeters efficiently. Saves time and labor in forestry and vegetation control. Disadvantages: requires stable, powerful hydraulic systems. Less effective on small brush or thin vegetation. Cutting blades need frequent inspection and sharpening. Usage. Recommendation: ideal for plantation logging, roadside vegetation management, and urban tree control. Inspect hydraulic pressure and blade condition before use. Maintain a clear work zone and pair with collection or loading equipment for better efficiency. Significantly increased productivity. Compared to manual saws or chainsaws, a hydraulic cutting head can process dozens of trees in just minutes, boosting efficiency by 3 to 5 times in field operations. Reduced labor risk. No more workers standing near falling trees. Everything is controlled from the operator's cabin, minimizing accidents and injuries, especially in dense forests or uneven terrain. clean, consistent cuts. The cut is straight, clean, and controlled, making logs immediately suitable for debarking, sawing, or grinding without the need for trimming. Seamless integration with other functions. Many cutting heads can be equipped with grabbing arms, rotators, or loaders, enabling cutting and handling in a single step, streamlining the entire harvesting workflow. High initial investment. Due to the use of heavy-duty steel, large hydraulic cylinders, and smart controls, cutting head attachments tend to be expensive, making them more suitable for medium to large-scale operations. Dependent on a powerful base machine. If the excavator or loader doesn't deliver enough hydraulic pressure, the head may operate slowly, inefficiently, or consume excessive fuel, significantly reducing cutting performance. Maintenance requires technical skill. Blades and drive systems must be serviced regularly, with precision sharpening and part replacement. Without proper maintenance, the equipment wears out quickly or may break during continuous use. Not ideal for tight spaces or small trees. For brush, saplings under 10 cm, or urban environments, the attachment can be too bulky, difficult to maneuver, and overkill for light-duty work. Machine introduction. The wheel loader with circular forestry clearing head is a powerful land management machine equipped with a large rotating disc blade. It cuts through bushes, vines, saplings, and woody undergrowth while moving forward, making it ideal for road clearing, reforestation prep, wildfire control, and site clearing. Real-life application example. In eucalyptus or acacia plantations, this setup is used to remove dense brush, regrowth, and small stumps, replacing dozens of workers. The spinning disc shreds vegetation and levels the ground, leaving a clean path ready for planting or construction. Similar machines, robotic hydraulic brush cutters, mini excavators with circular saw heads, forestry tractors with disc harrows, not suitable for steep slopes or rocky ground, generates dust and noise if not properly enclosed. Blade and shaft need regular inspection and maintenance. Can't handle large stumps or deep root systems. Best for light vegetation. Perfect for forestry companies. plantation managers, wildfire prevention teams, and large-scale land clearing projects. Always inspect terrain for metal debris or rocks. Maintain blades regularly and follow safety zones while in operation. Extremely fast clearing speed. With just one operator, the machine can clear thousands of square meters of vegetation per hour, including grass, shrubs, regrowth, dry branches, and soft-stemmed trees. Combined cutting, tilling, leveling in one pass. The high-speed rotating disc cuts through vegetation while also lightly disturbing and flattening the soil, eliminating the need for additional ground leveling steps. Highly effective on open terrain, perfect for areas like forest edges, plantations, open fields, and reforestation zones, where large machinery can move freely. Reduced labor costs. Replaces 10-15 manual workers, lowers labor risks, and dramatically increases productivity on site. Simple operation and easy maintenance. Wheel loaders are easy to operate, and the circular cutting head is quick to attach, detach, and easier to maintain compared to complex harvester systems. Not suitable for steep or rugged terrain, wheel loaders perform best on flat ground. In sloped, soft, or rocky terrain, they are prone to slipping, bogging down, or losing efficiency. Cannot process large stumps or deep roots. This setup is designed to handle soft vegetation and trees under 15 centimeters in diameter. It cannot grind or extract large stumps or deep-rooted trees. Blades wear quickly when hitting rocks or metal debris. Without proper site inspection, the disc blade may chip, bend, or break, leading to unexpected downtime and replacement costs. High dust and noise emissions. During dry seasons or extended use, the machine generates significant fine dust and loud noise, which may require safety buffers in residential or populated areas. Medium to high initial investment. While not as expensive as a full harvester, investing in a professional-grade circular cutting head for a wheel loader still requires a considerable budget, especially for heavy-duty models. Machine introduction. A wheel loader with drum mulching head features a horizontal rotating shaft fitted with hardened teeth or cutting blades. Mounted to the front of the loader, the spinning shaft shreds, chops and clears dense brush, weeds, vines, and small trees, making it ideal for forestry clearing, replanting prep, and large-scale land cleanup. Real-life application example. In projects involving reforestation, forest road clearing, or reclaiming overgrown agricultural land, this setup efficiently clears all surface vegetation, from grass to 20 centimeter saplings, in a single pass, leaving behind a smooth, ready-to-use surface. Clears thick vegetation, roots, vines, and shrubs simultaneously. Leaves the ground clean and ready for planting or construction. Highly efficient on large areas like plantations, farms, or infrastructure zones. Drastically reduces labor and time compared to manual clearing. Adjustable grinding depth for different soil types or objectives. Requires a high horsepower hydraulic loader for stable operation. Grinding teeth wear quickly in rocky or contaminated soil. Not suitable for large diameter stumps or hardwood trunks over 25 to 30 centimeters. Generates dust and noise, especially in dry conditions without water dust control. High initial investment, especially for heads with interchangeable blades and anti-shock systems. High efficiency on large-scale clearing. capable of clearing large plots of land quickly, including thick vegetation, underbrush, saplings up to 20 centimeters, and tangled vines. Ideal for forestry, farming, or land development. Full surface treatment. Unlike cutting heads that leave stumps behind, the rotating drum grinds and levels the surface, making the land immediately ready for replanting or construction. One pass operation. The machine can cut, mulch, and shred in a single forward movement, eliminating the need for secondary cleanup or trimming crews. Adjustable mulching depth. Operators can set the grinding depth depending on terrain type or project needs, whether light brush removal or deeper soil preparation. Safer than chainsaws or manual clearing. Reduces labor exposure to chainsaw operations in dense vegetation or uneven terrain. The operator remains protected inside the loader cabin. Simple integration on wheel loaders. Drum heads can be mounted on widely available wheel loaders, making them easier to deploy than specialized forestry harvesters. Requires high hydraulic power. Not every wheel loader is suitable. The mulching head demands strong and stable hydraulic flow to maintain consistent rotation and torque. Teeth wear quickly in harsh conditions. When working in areas with rocky soil, buried metal, or old stumps, the cutting teeth can dull or break, increasing maintenance and replacement costs. Limited to small and medium vegetation. Most drum heads are not designed to process hardwood trunks or stumps over 25-30 centimeters in diameter. They are better suited for soft or mid-sized vegetation. Dust and noise pollution. Extended operation, especially in dry conditions, can produce significant dust clouds and loud grinding noise, requiring dust control or noise protection measures. High initial investment. Professional-grade mulching heads with anti-vibration mounts, reinforced drums, and replaceable teeth require a considerable upfront cost, suitable mostly for commercial users. Terrain limitations. Wheel loaders are most effective on flat or mildly uneven ground. In steep, muddy, or forested terrain, mobility and traction may be limited compared to tracked machines. Machine introduction. A circular saw wood-cutting head mounted on an excavator is a forestry attachment that uses a high-speed rotating disc blade to cut through tree trunks, large limbs, and downed logs. This setup transforms a standard excavator into a mobile tree-cutting unit, ideal for timber harvesting, trail cutting, and field clearing. Real-life application. Example. In eucalyptus or acacia plantations, when clearing for replanting or road access, An excavator with a circular saw head can cut through trees in seconds, then use the boom to lift or stack logs. It replaces the need for multiple chainsaw tools, increasing safety and efficiency. Not ideal for very large or dense hardwood. Trees over 50, 60, 600 millimeters in diameter may require multiple passings or may be too dense for smooth cutting. Risk of blade damage. Embedded metal, rocks, or nails in the tree can chip or shatter the blade, leading to downtime and expensive repairs. High energy consumption requires strong and steady hydraulic flow, leading to increased fuel usage during prolonged operation. Limited near-ground or underground cutting. Circular blades require clearance to spin, making them less suitable for flush cuts or underground root work. High-speed cutting power. The circular blade spins at high RPM, allowing for quick and precise cuts from tree trunks with diameters up to 30 to 50 centimeters. Ideal for fast felling and roadside clearing. Excellent reach and versatility. Mounted on an excavator boom, it can reach steep slopes, ditches, and remote areas where wheeled machines cannot operate, suitable for complex terrain. Safer than manual chainsaws. The operator works from inside the cab, minimizing the risk of injury associated with manual chainsaw use, especially in unstable or overgrown environments. Integrated handling capability. After cutting, the excavator arm can be used to grab, lift, rotate, or stack logs, streamlining the entire cutting and handling process without additional equipment. Compact and mobile. Unlike large harvesters, this setup remains relatively compact, allowing deployment in tight or limited access areas such as urban parks or narrow forest corridors. Limited cutting diameter, not suitable for very large trees. Cutting hardwoods over 60 centimeters in diameter may require multiple passes or risk damaging the blade. Vulnerable to foreign objects. If the blade strikes rocks, nails, or hidden metal, it may become chipped, cracked, or shattered, resulting in expensive downtime and repairs. High hydraulic demand requires stable, high-flow hydraulic power. Machines with weak or inconsistent flow may stall the blade or cause overheating. Not ideal for flush ground-level cutting. Circular blades need clearance to spin, making them less effective at cutting stumps close to ground level or working near the base of thick vegetation. No debarking or delimiting. Unlike harvester heads, circular saw heads only cut. They don't strip branches or bark, so additional equipment is needed for full processing. Machine introduction. A rotary hedge and ornamental tree trimmer uses a horizontal rotating shaft with sharp blades, designed for shaping hedges, sculpted shrubs, topiary, or fruit trees. It can be handheld, wheeled, or mounted on tractors, lifts, or booms, perfect for large-scale or elevated trimming. Real-life application example. In parks, golf courses, urban landscapes, or ornamental farms, this machine is used to trim straight hedges, shape curves, or level canopies without breaking branches. Larger models can trim hundreds of meters of shrubs in just minutes. Fast and clean cuts. High-speed rotation ensures smooth, even trimming, far superior to manual shears or handheld pruners. Flexible shaping options. Adjustable shaft height and angle allow for horizontal, vertical, curved, round, or square cuts. Labor saving. One machine can replace 3 to 5 manual workers, especially on long hedgerows or wide areas. Gentle on plants. Quick and clean cuts reduce leaf bruising and promote faster, healthier regrowth. Not suitable for thick or hardwood branches. Best for soft stems and small twigs under 2 to 3 centimeters. Not a substitute for chainsaws or heavy-duty cutters. Frequent maintenance required. Blades must be sharpened and cleaned regularly, or they may tear leaves and leave jagged cuts. Higher cost than manual tools. More economical for large-scale operations. Less practical for small gardens or home use. May create debris and dust. High-speed trimming can result in heavy leaf drop and fine dust, requiring follow-up cleanup. Machine introduction. A stump destruction machine is a heavy-duty mechanized tool designed to completely break, grind, or uproot large tree stumps and root systems left after felling. It may use a rotating drum, conical auger, or high-speed cutting disc, typically mounted on an excavator, tractor, or forestry vehicle. Real-life application example. In eucalyptus or rubber plantations undergoing replanting, these machines handle massive, deep stumps that would take hours to remove by hand. Within minutes, a stump nearly 1 meter wide can be shattered and removed, leaving the soil clean and ready for new planting or construction. Effectively destroys large, deep-rooted stumps, including hard timber species like eucalyptus and ironwood. Saves enormous time and labor, replacing teams of manual workers. Cleans and clears soil thoroughly, preventing regrowth or pest harboring. Flexible use with existing excavators or loaders, adaptable for various sites. Some models convert stump debris into mulch for reuse in biofuel or ground cover. Requires high-powered base machines, especially with strong hydraulic systems. High initial investment, particularly for recycling-capable models. Grinding teeth or auger bits wear quickly if encountering rocks or metal. Generates dust and high noise levels, requiring protective gear and safety perimeter. Less suitable for steep or obstacle-rich terrain, where maneuverability is limited.